What is up guys, it's Luck, YGO, welcome back to the channel, and today guys I'm bringing you a special kind of video. Today I'm gonna be opening the OCG Tactical Tri Cyber Dragon deck. That's right guys, Cyber Dragons is one of my favorite decks of all time. If you guys didn't know already, some of you might know, but Cyber Dragons is a deck that I picked up when I came back into the game by the end of 2017. And guys, let me tell you, I played that deck for almost 4 years, I think, if I'm not wrong. And religiously, let me tell you, I did not play any other decks. It was just Cyber Dragons, Cyber Dragons non-stop. So I have a very huge emotional attachment to this deck. So I just had to pick up this deck when I found it on the internet. For me, it was expensive, but guys, don't get it wrong, this deck is very cheap in the OCG. I think it's the yen equivalent of 6 euros around, more or less, and it's very, very strong. It's a deck that you can actually pick up and play right off the bat. So yeah guys, ever since I started playing Cyber Dragons from 2017 until the point of Predaplant, Verti and Anaconda getting banned, I play this deck a lot non-stop, and so I have very good and very fond memories of Cyber Dragons. And while I don't play this deck as much as I did in the past, it's still one of my favorite decks of all time, and it's my old faithful, my pet deck. So when I saw this online, I just had to get it for myself. But guys, without any further ado, let's just get right into the opening itself, as I share the opening of this very neat and little product for you guys. Okay guys, now that I got the plastic out of the way, let me actually try to open this without damaging anything, but this is not easy because I have a very big finger, but I did it somehow. So as you can see, the packaging is not very good at all, and there's a reason for this. It's because this is a very budget-like product, and as long as the cards are protected and they are actually in decent quality, I'm not mad at all. So guys, here we have the ultra rare Cyber End Dragon from the OCG, from the Asian land, and guys, let me tell you, they look awesome. The OCG cards have a special look to them that I just can't get enough of. And here's the box. It's very simple, as you guys can see, all in Japanese, which I cannot read at all. But fortunately, I know each and every card name in here and all of the effects, so by memory, so I can actually explain if you guys wanted to know the effects, or I can just read the names for you guys. So guys, without any further ado, let's just get right into the opening, as I got the sleeves here ready and am more than ready to start opening this amazing OCG product. So let's peel up the plastic carefully, not to damage anything. Ooh, this is very easy to open, even easier than the TCG. This looks incredible. And so I think this deck only has one ultra rare, which is the Cyber End Dragon in this case, because it's very budget, like I said. But yeah, I think the rest is common. Let's see what we have here. So we got the Cyber End Dragon, and we get right into the main deck. And guys, like I told you, this deck is ready to play out of the box. It's not 100% complete, but it's very, very strong. So you can just pick it up and play right off the box. And as you can see, you have triple Cyber Dragon, you got triple Cyber Dragon Core, the starter of the deck, the heart and soul of the deck, very good card. We also have, I think, double Cyber Dragon Hearse. Yes, we also have, let me take this out of the way, we got the Cyber Dragon Ashter at 1, we also have the Cyber Dark Chimera for the OTK line, we got the Jizuki to tribute over their most problematic monsters. Very good, very cool card. All Cyber Dragon decks play this card in TCG as well. We got even Therian King Regulus for when you're going first to have that Omni Negate to deal with your opponent's monsters. Very cool. We got Galaxy Soldier probably at 2 copies. Insane. We got Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Like I said guys, this deck is loaded. It's very, very good, and you can just pick it up and play right off the bat. But guys, keep in mind, if you play in the TCG, you cannot play this. This is illegal. You can only play this if you do play in the OCG, so in Asia. And I think we have 2 Ash, and now we have the infamous Maxi at 2 copies as well. Now we move on into the spells. We have Power Bond at 2 copies as well, just a very easy way to finish up games. The Cyber Emergency probably at 3 copies, right, exactly, it's a very strong card, starter of the deck. Got the probably one-off Cyber Repair Plant, the Cyber Dark Realm, part of the Cyber Dark Chimera package, so you can basically normal summon Chimera, discard a Spell Trap, search a Power Bond, and if you use Materials to Fuse, you can actually banish monsters from your graveyard during that turn, and this is the card that enables that combo, because you can just normal summon your core, search this, activate this, get your Chimera back to your hand, and then do the combo that I explained just a little bit ago. Moving on, we got the Machine Duplication at 1 copy, and we got the Clockwork Knight, a very, very good card, because we can basically contact Fuse all of their board away as long as this card is on the field. Double copies, we also got the Triple Tactics Trust. Isn't this insane? If only we had a structure deck like this in the TCG, it would be amazing for new players. It's insane, makes me really happy to have this card in here. And we also got the Triple Tactics Talent, the little brother of the Trust. We got the Salesman, actually a very decent card in Go Second decks as well. And the Raigeki to get rid of their field. We also have the Harpy's Feather Duster to also get rid of their spell and traps. And next we got Lightning Storm. In case we cannot decide between getting rid of the monsters on the spell traps, we can actually just have 2 in 1 and get rid of what we need at the specific moment. And 2 copies of this at that, because it's actually a very good card, and even though it's limited at 2 in the TCG, I don't know if it's at 2 on the OCG or at 3, but yeah, I'm gonna have to actually search that out. We got the Called by the Grave, very good card still, even though not that many decks play this card as much, but it's still a very good card in my opinion. 2, because it's at 2 in the OCG somehow, so yeah. And the Forbidden Droplet, an amazing Go Second card. And guys, if you guys didn't know, you want to go second with Cyber Dragons most of the time, so this deck does just that, because if you saw, like Lightning Storm, Raigeki, Harpy's Feather Duster, Trust, Talents, Forbidden Droplet now all going second cards, very good to clear through some boards and try to OTK your opponent from there on out. And now move on into the traps. The ban in the TCG Red Reboot. This card disables all of their back row and can be activated from the hand if you play half of your life points, so this card is insanely strong. And lastly we have the Infinite Impermanence, which is Cyber Dragon Infinity in the picture. Even though it doesn't have anything to do with Cyber Dragon, it's still a very good card to play in almost every deck, so 1 copy of it in here, which is very strong. And now we move on into the rest of the extra deck, which is the fusions, so the Cyber Twin Dragon, the Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon to fuse away their monsters in the extra monster zone together with your Cyber Dragons, the Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon to fuse away their machines, which with your Clockwork Knight in the deck will be their entire field, so this card is very strong now. We also have the Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, the OTK enabler that sends monsters from the deck to the graveyard in order to attack more times and also destroy spell traps when it's summoned depending on the materials used for its summon. We also have the Cyber Dragon Nova now into the XYZ, a very strong card, and you use Nova to rank up into the Cyber Dragon Infinity, the Omni Negate and suck attack position monsters that is the bread and butter of this deck, especially when going first. We also have this Link to Cyber Dragon Seeger, which is a very strong monster that enables you to do some OTKs because of its effect, that boosts one of your machines with 2100 attack or more by 2100, and the Sky Striker Ace Azalea, which is actually a very decent card in the Cyber Dragon deck. And finally the last card of the deck is the Honorary Cyber Dragon, the Salamangreat Almirage. This card is very good in this deck because you want to have your Cyber Dragons in the graveyard in order to be able to activate your Cyber Repair Plant, and you do just that by normal summoning one of your Cyber Dragons and then just linking it into the graveyard to summon the Almirage. And this is it for the deck, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna sleeve this deck up because it's very cool to feel the OCG cards. Their quality is just different. They feel glossier and a little bit sturdier, if I might add, but they just feel amazing, and it's very cool to have an OCG product in my hands finally, because I never had one. But yeah, guys, this is all for today's opening. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below, maybe subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this, and if you want to see me open more products in the future, or have some Speedwheel or TCG deck profile you'd like to see me profile in the future, feel free to comment down below, as I'd read all of your guys' comments. So yeah, once again, thanks for watching, guys, and like always, this is Locke YGO, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Out!